Well, hello everyone, Soshi here. Today I'll be bringing you a brand new video for a new mobile game I've recently started playing called Artery Gear. In this video, I'll be teaching you the basics of leveling, starring up, ranking up, and skill upgrading your Artery Gears featuring the Azura event. Are you stuck in the main story, unable to beat the next stage, or just confused where you should be spending your stamina for experience? Well, look no further. There are three ways of leveling your Artery Gears, or units and characters as others would call them. You can either level them up directly with Moose units, send them off to battle to gain experience directly, or dispatch an exploration. Moose units that provide experience can be obtained all over the place, such as the supply, fleet, missions, and various events. Although there is an infinite source of them from the fleet, I would not count on them to level my Artery Gears. The second way, and ultimately the best way to level your Artery Gears, is by sending them off to battle to gain experience directly. You might be thinking, well, that's not different than what I've been doing, right? And although you're not wrong, I'm sure you'll take interest in what's coming next. As of this video, the best place to level up is in the Azura event. The stages in the event provide both resources and event currency that will help you. The last couple stages in Chapter 3 are currently the best places to spend your stamina on for this event, notably 3-9, 3-10, and the EX stages. Which area you want to farm depends on which one you can beat, as well as what resources you want to obtain more of. All of these recommendations are based on how much stamina you can spend on average to get what you want. For example, the difference between 3-9 and 3-10 are very small, but of course every little stamina matters in a game like this. With that being said, these are the stages in the current event that I recommend staying in. 3-9 if you need more mech units, also known as fodder units, which I'll talk about later. 3-10 if you need more Alphors, or if you want to clear a stage really fast because it only has one wave. And finally, any of the EX stages, primarily EX3, if you want to just level up your units fast and want even more event currency. Once again, pick and choose based on what you need at the time and know that you can always pick another place to go to at any time. If the units you want to raise through battle are too low level, do not worry about it, as I'll be showcasing one of the best units for farming, as that can literally carry a whole team by herself. Some of you may already know, but if you haven't already known, there is a 3-star Artery Gear named Grace. She is a very special unit in a sense that her third skill is an AoE attack that resets cooldown completely upon killing an enemy. With the proper stats, she can single-handedly solo all these event stages without any worry. Here are the stats of my Grace. The stats are much higher than what you would need, but the gear she has is completely free. Every piece is attained from stage 4 of the rookie training missions. Could you do this without the same gear? Probably, but I would highly recommend aiming for this set just to make your life easier, and it's free. Next, I'll be showing you how I clear stage 3-9 with my Grace. She's bringing 3 mech units along with her, as well as an air support, which I'll explain why. Setting up your auto battle, or in this game, AI combat as it's called, is very easy and simple. The basic go-to for me is shown here. It's highly recommended to disassemble gear that is 3 or 4 star and under automatically, but I'm currently not doing that to test the EXP rates for gear enhancing. If you do not want to use your backup energy and or crystals, you can turn off auto energy refill. One of the coolest parts of auto battle in this game is the ability to enable offline battle. This allows you to close the game, and the game itself will automatically continue farming. This is such a great quality of life system, especially when I'm playing another game. One more thing to note, when you're auto battling is the use of the air support called Rella. You simply click on the arrow on the right, click on the last box at the bottom, and select air support. Rella, when activated, provides a team-wide attack and crit chance buff for a couple of turns. Well, look at that! The mech units Grace has brought with her has reached their max level 30. What's next? That brings me to my next section, Artery Gear Startup and Data Linking. When it comes to startup, the 3 types of units used are the mech units, Alphors, and duplicate characters. The mech units are a main source of fodder that can be farmed anywhere. You will need a lot of them the further you progress into the game. Alphors, like mech units, are essentially max level mech units. They both do the same job, being fodder for a startup. Since Alphors come at max level, you can start them up immediately. Here, I have some mech units that I just leveled up. As you can see, to start up a unit to 4-star, you need 3 more units of the same star level. Same with 4 to get to 5-star, and 5 units to get to 6-star. Starting up your artery gears will be the same process. I would highly recommend starting up your max level Alphors rather than using them as fodder unless it's already at a 5-star rank. For example, here is a max level 4-star Alphors. Although I can use it to get another max level 4-star to 5-star, it's much better to save that so that when you can get it to 5-star with mech units or other Alphors that are not at max level. This saves you from having to level another unit to 40 from level 30 if you happen to run out. What artery gears to prioritize depends on what you have. Every account is different, so start up the characters that you want rather than what people tell you to. If you want to clear content or climb in exercises, which is the PvP arena, faster, then maybe you could prioritize certain artery gears over others first. Eventually, you should be able to start up all your characters, so just have fun with it and enjoy the process. If you have duplicates of the same artery gear, you should use them as fodder for a startup. For example, I have a 3-star max level Grey. Instead of using Alphors or mechs, I can simply use the duplicate Greys that I have. Not only will Grey be startup, but she will also have her data linkage increased to 3. Oh, you don't know what data linkage is? Well, you're in Is that too corny? I'll stop that. As you can see, Grey has 3 symbols lit up under her data linkage. Data linkage, or simply rank up, is a rank system from 1 to 6 that provides specific stats during battle. Do note that for every artery gear, the stats they give either apply to themselves only or other allies, but never both. For Grey, rank 1 gives herself 42 attack. At rank 3, she not only gives herself 83 attack, but also provides her team with 30 defense. Once again, Grey does not give herself the 30 defense. At rank 6, which is the max rank, it's 166 attack and 50 defense. So far, there are only 2 ways to rank up your artery gears. The easiest and common way is to use duplicates of the same character. The second way is by substituting in bonbons. Bonbons is like Alphors, but for ranking up. You can obtain them from various purchases, shops, as well as in the seasonal section of the badge exchange. Although I have not tested it, it seems like bonbons do come in a certain star rank such as 4-star or 5-star, so maybe it can be used to start up and rank up in artery gear at the same time. I'll have to buy one and test it to see, but that's not too important. The final section is about the technology tree and skill upgrade. All the way at the bottom on the left is the technology tree. Here, you can spend your research keys to unlock additional stats for your characters. Specific attribute research keys can be obtained through various purchases, shops, as well as farmable over at the data collection. Which attribute stage is open depends on that day. At the bottom left of the screen, it shows which attribute stage is currently open, as well as which days the other stages will be open on. The moment you unlock phase 3 of your artery gear is when you unlock skill upgrade. When you click on a skill, it shows you what the skill does, as well as an option to upgrade the skill. Decoder chips are used to upgrade skills to provide additional damage and effects. Depending on the rarity of the artery gear, you'll be using different decoder chips. Artery gears that start at 3-star use primary, 4-stars use intermediate, and 5-stars use advanced decoder chips. The higher the quality, the harder it is to obtain them. Primary and intermediate decoder chips can be obtained with relative ease from certain chapters in the story as well as events and through various shops and supply purchases, whereas advanced decoder chips can only be obtained from events and said shop and supply purchases. So, feel free to use your decoder chips as you like. Be mindful when you use your 4-star decoder chips as it might take a while to farm up more, and make sure you think twice before you use your 5-star decoder chips. That just about does it for this video. I don't really know much about favorability besides the fact that it unlocks some voice lines and stuff, which is cool, but I don't think it needs more explaining. It's the summer and I've got time on my hands, so why not make some videos for fun? I am not a veteran from previous versions of the game, nor do I put a lot of emphasis on researching. All the information you see comes from other sources as well as personal experience playing the game thus far. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment and I'll read them. If you liked the video, please be sure to like it, and if you leave a positive comment, I'll be more than happy to read it. I'm not sure if I'll continue to make more videos, but that may change if people like to see these types of content. If you want to support me, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day, and as always, take care. Bye.